Hello, this is Pam from Down Under Recumbent Trike Ventures. Today we're going to do a ride from Victoria Point through to Cleveland. We actually intended to do it the other way around, and that's where we're heading back to our car, but we stuffed all the bikeways up on the way down, so we're going to do it the right way on the way back. And this is where we're starting from, which is just around the corner from Victoria Point, and we are going to go. The boss is telling us where we're going. And it's a nice view looking out that way. It would be nicer if the tide was in, but still nice. Look at this beautiful big tree here. On the way down we saw some really nice sort of reserves where they've left all the trees. We don't know this area, but it looks like there'd be a few paths down here that you could explore. This is the ride that we hoped for, was to be riding along the foreshore, and we asked a local back in Cleveland the best way to get to Victoria Point, and he directed us along the main road. Obviously not a cyclist. James said, oh, that he hates cyclists. Beautiful and warm now. They said it was going to be 27 degrees today. This is much better than riding on the main road. Even though there was a cycle lane there, it was still unnice. I'm feeling a bit more relaxed now. It's so beautiful looking out here. What's not to like? That's nice. Really nice. All the boats that are out of the water. There's a boat there called Gravy. I'm not quite sure about that. And then I noticed this when I was editing, the attack of the killer drone. Miss Molly is happy. The area we're riding around is called Point O'Halloran. That's nice. That's so nice, the reflections there. Almost looks like a pathway there, doesn't it? And we've got an ibis down there. Building a big house here. I have to give a thank you to the couple who spoke to us at Victoria Point and gave us directions to the start of the bikeway. Lucky for us, they were cyclists. We've got to go on the road, but we are on the Moreton Bay Cycleway. So for my overseas viewers, that's what the MBC stands for on the green signs that you will see us looking out for. We've got a path. This is much better than riding on the road. All these pathways look really new, like these bridges that they've built, all the infrastructure. Looks very, very nice. They look like it's a paper bark or a tea tree, whatever they are. Bit of a swampy bit through there. Some nice little ferns here. Oh, isn't this nice? That's really lovely. we got water through there. Stop. Thought I heard a splash in the water, so I went to investigate. That's really nice. When I got to the water, I couldn't see what was making the noise, so it might have been an eel. But I saw a bird and some very pretty water lilies. I didn't realise here that the GoPro that I was holding, the battery had gone flat, so I've had to switch back to using the GoPro 9 footage, which is on the front of James's boom. And just to compound matters a bit more, I left the spare batteries at home, so I've had to use my Canon camera, which is not my preferred camera for the videoing. However, you do what you have to do. You can see here that there was a path going to the left and the signs weren't too frequent, so we had to make executive decisions along the way. I originally downloaded an app called Bike Maps, and I had it on my iPad. And just before we went out, I decided I would put it on my phone, but unfortunately I put the Cycle Maps, which had the same icon, on instead, and it wasn't very good, so that's why we sort of ended up having a few issues. We ended up looking at the Redlands interactive map, and that sorted us out on the trip home. Unfortunately, the pathway is broken and you have to sort of go on some of the suburban streets, and it's not always well signposted. I've tried to put the names of the streets that we've gone on, just so if anybody's wanting to do this path, they sort of got an idea of which streets they've got to be on. It's so frustrating to know that we were actually riding beside some of the bikeways when we were riding on the road. Next time we come down here, I have found that there are a couple of other recumbent riders down here that live down here, so we're going to hook up with them and have a guided tour. So that will be nice, someone showing us where we can go and knowing all the right pathways. Make it a lot easier. Back using the Canon camera now, so I've got a few more different views. There's a galah back there, and we've got some little duckies up here. This is where we turned into Colt House Drive. We had a few stop-starts to check the maps, but we soon found our way onto Baythorn Drive. Where are you? You know what, I was looking at the camera, thinking I can't see you. And not the mirrors, yeah. How bloody silly is that? George Thorne Drive. This is going to take us down back on my car, and that will take us all around, hopefully along the water. It's funny, when we went there, it was sort of almost like smoggy. There it is. Australian bush. Love the bush and the birds. And here is one of the NBC cycle signs, showing we are on the right path. Her Majesty has spoken. Should be heading towards the waterfront. Well, I'll go in front of you then. Looks like a nice little shady grove to ride in. This is much nicer, James. Bit of a sharp turn there and on a bit of a hill. But we both made it. Isn't it a pity that that's not all joined up? Now you can see the view and the water through there.
This is the Eddie Santa Giuliani Way. We had a beautiful view of the ocean here, but unfortunately the camera doesn't quite pick it up as well as we could see it. The Eddie Santa Giuliani Way runs approximately 8 kilometres through the most beautiful scenery, quite a variety of different scenery. It's lovely.
Now, where you go?
And I just took a wrong turn. So, cross country and we're back on the right path.
We are now about to come out onto the suburban streets that will take us back into Cleveland.
We're going to see the water again, which will be lovely. If we'd have gone down that street this morning, we might have snagged onto the bike path.
This was one of the streets we were going to ride down in the morning until we were given the wrong information to ride the other way.
So we can see the water again. Look at that nice big gum tree up there. Oh, there's another sign up there.
Looking at the map after the event, I probably should have crossed back over there, and then when we got to the top of the hill, crossed over again, and there was a pathway running on the opposite side of the road to where we are now. Instead, we had to pull up here and then turn back around into the car park, back onto the road for a little bit, and then into the entry to the bikeway to go back the other way. But when you're a local, you know all these things. We are now heading back to our car, which we parked at the end of Masthead Drive, We parked there so we've got plenty of room to unload the trikes from our van and without interfering with being in a busy part of the town, so it was nice and quiet there. Nice place there by the water. Some nice canals here. My beautiful girl. She's all barked out now and a little bit tired. She's had a big day. And we're back to where we started from. We've seen lots of lovely scenery. Despite the bad start to the day, we had a lovely day. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you do, you might like to give us a like. And if you want to continue to see more of our videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.